Experience your ultimate Lindor moment. Smooth melting Lindor from the Lindt Master Chocolatier. Make Mother's Day blissful. Lindor from Lindt.
There was a young man who sure liked to rumble. He dreamed big, but his roots kept him humble. He knew actions more than words made him a man. So he came up with a new plan. Over the years, his rumble showed the world he was a true original. A man who set the standard, others follow. The Glenlivet, it all comes back to the original.
One, two, three, get it. Where the B-boys at? Where they hip-hop?
You care for your shoes, your car, your pet. So why not take better care of your face? You need new Nivea Men Face Cream. Non-greasy, fast-absorbing, affordable. Men, this is your face cream. Official sponsor of Real Madrid. Nivea Men. It starts with you. Reduce dark marks with new Nivea Men Even Tone Cream with UV protection.
Sarah uses new Johnson's Vita-Rich. Z doesn't. Despite harsh environments, Sarah's skin stays healthy looking, and Z's doesn't. With gentle berry extract, Johnson's Vita-Rich naturally nourishes, leaving skin freshly scented and moisturized for 24 hours. That's the gentle power of Johnson's. New Johnson's Vita-Rich. The power of gentle. Now available. New Johnson's Vita-Rich with cocoa butter.
Welcome back. Formation as a football tactic originated in the 1800s. Since then, it's been the foundation of every team's match day starting lineup. Today, to tell us more about the impact of formation and how best to use it is soccer analyst and former Kaizer Chiefs and Buccaneer striker Marks Maponyane. Let's get into the interview straight with him. And Mafa, I want the first question is, what's the importance of formation? Why do we need it?
If you can imagine, when you don't have formations, you would have players just running onto the field and standing on top of each other's toes. And then it means there has to be a structure. And that structure is more like your template, you know. And that is very important to have a blueprint of how the team will be panning out on the day.
So now, I'm looking at the guys on the field and I can see just, maybe at the beginning of the game, how will I recognize which good formation?
Well, you'll always see ha se tso bona ba le bantsi ba eme mo maemong a tshwanetseng gona lo lenka ko moleme gona lo ka mo jeng mo gare ya no se motho ba tla go tlhalosa thata ke gore o gantsi leng gore itumile thata ke e ditswang 442 ba le bane ko morago ba le bane mo molagareng ba le babedi ko pele ya seo se ra gone gore setlhopha sa itse gore ba tlhasela yang.
Now, as much as now you've given us a little bit of insight on the formation, does formation actually work? I mean, does it really make an impact on what the result will happen on the field?
Formation does not determine the results.
But does it play a role?
It plays a role as to the structure that you are going to be approaching the occasion on. And the most important thing is if you have everyone on the left, then you would be punished on the right because then you have just lost your formation. So very importantly, Thomas, is that you've got to always keep shape. And that is where I always say, sometimes when you realize that there is something wrong with the formation, that's when you now have players moving from left to right. But then also there's one thing that is called pivoting. When you now know that your midfielder or your fullback, for instance, has gone up, then as your fullback has gone up, then that's when you know that the midfielder will be the one that will be the nearest defender to keep that shape going.
Last thing for me. This is the age-old question. Do formation, are they what you use and force the players to play it? Or do you allow the players to dictate what formation suits them best?
The type of players you have will determine the nature of formation that you are going to use.
But there are some coaches who say no, and there are some clubs that say no. Some clubs that say, we play this way, and it doesn't matter what, Maufiga, you must play this formation.
It's very dangerous when you also see other teams playing with a certain formation and it yields results for them, and you want your team to play that way. And you always have to play to your strength. Just like in life, Thomas, you always make sure that you use what you have, not borrow to survive. You've got to say, I've got these ones. You can't be signing players any time in the year. So you use the players that you have in order to win your games.
Thank you, Mafa. In closing, here is a fast fact for you on the champion coaches. And did you know that the 4-4-2 was the predominantly used formation by Leicester City last season as they went on to win the English Premier League, losing just 3 games out of 38 all season. So there you go, 4-4-2 already has some good endorsement there. For more information, log on to www.carlingblack.co.za and be the champion coach. Champinino, what's happening down there?
Automatic ya go bona o ntse le mafa se go le botso nna mafa Max Maponyane ke Mother's Day fareleng fa ma happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Did she buy something?
Not yet.
You need to buy something. Thomas na ke reketse mama ka lenase le license ke mo reketse. So back to you for Mother's Day. What are you planning to buy?
It's a secret. It's a surprise.
She bought her a secret. Thomas, back to you.
Funerals. We can't tell you when your funeral will be, but we can tell you that it will require a lot from your loved ones emotionally and financially.
Let us help you prepare for it and support them through this difficult time.
Rest assured, all clientele funeral plans pay out within 24 hours. We will send 200 Rand airtime when you claim.
You can cover up to 13 people on one plan.
Plans include grocery, transport, and unveiling benefits.
If you choose our ultimate plan, we will pay all your premiums back.
Yes, all your premiums paid back on top of your cover amount.
The nice thing about the Client Life Ultimate Dignity Plan is, besides paying the cover amount, you also get all your premiums back. So in the end of the day, you didn't lose anything.
I'm proud of giving my uncle the funeral he deserves, the coffin, the tombstone, and the catering.
SMS funeral to 44053 and we'll call you back. It's affordable. We have individual and family plans available. We pay out up to 50,000 Rand per member. It's easy to apply. No medical examinations, no paperwork.
Clientele helped me to bury my loved ones with dignity.
The money that was paid out was a lot more than the money I paid in, and that was a massive bonus for me.
My experience with clientele has been amazing. They made an unbearable situation slightly more comfortable.
Full funeral cover, plus all your premiums back.
Clientele life.
Hi, Ranky Clientele.
Thank you, Clientele.
Clientele, ligama endilithembileyo.
Clientele funeral plans.
It is your final gift of love.
SMS funeral to 44053. We'll call you back.
Oi, mate, you might not be royalty, but you'll feel right regal when you get your hands on this. It's the big deal from Telecom. For May only, get Telecom Smart Broadband Wireless with 5 gigs anytime data, 5 gigs night surfer data, and a free LTE Wi-Fi router, all for under 200 bills a month. You better get in your carriage, because stocks are limited. Get it only from SA's best mobile broadband provider. It's the big deal, and it rules.
This is what it feels like. No, I don't even know if I'm alive. Oh, without you now, this is what it feels like.
Welcome back. Now, I'm absolutely certain a lot of you have not been following the world of women's hockey, but you should know this person because what she's done for South African women's hockey is truly exceptional. 112 times she's played for the country, recently retired in January, and because it's Mother's Day, to celebrate the contribution, we've brought her mom to the studio as well, Sanani, as well as Nomfuzo Mangisa. Welcome to Sport at 10. How are the two of you? Obviously, I'm not going to start with you. It's mom first. Maninjan.
Fine, thanks, and you?
Ngiyapila. But first of all, congratulations on producing a goalkeeper that could be in goal 112 times for South Africa. That surely must have made you proud.
Oh, yes, I'm more than proud. I just don't know what to do, but just to thank God for what Sanani has become.
But difficulty, you know, when you've got an athlete and they want to just play this thing and maybe the books are not really being focused on. Beganjan?
Yes, there are those times whereby I had to be very strict on her about her books because she had to balance between the two, the books and the studies. But through that, she managed. She was able to have that as balanced. That is time management. That's what I think she got out of that sport, is time management. She can manage her time now.
Now, apparently, Lekama Lagasanan is not the name that was called when everything was right in the house.
Yeah.
Sanani, how's Jane?
Well, Sanani is actually my mom's nickname for me. So when it's nice, it's, you know, Sanani. When I'm in trouble, Nguvu Sanani.
Oh, the whole name comes out there.
Comes out. That's when I know I'm in trouble.
So
and I think people just picked on. More and more people called me around the hockey Sanani, but that initially it was my mom's nickname for me. Yeah.
Even starting hockey, how did that begin for you?
It was by fluke, Thomas. You go to school, you have to play a summer sport and a winter sport. What's this hockey thing? You know, let me go try it out. And that's literally how I landed up in hockey, trying hockey out because I didn't know, but I had to play a winter sport.
Mari and Tata. I mean, it's only boxing and things in the rugby, boxing, hockey,
Mtata nanbalega. Hockey hlangana nayo Kokstad. That's where it was. So nan from the Kokstad, I seventh Kokstad, so I went across with her. The hlangana ne hockey Kokstad.
Now, the other thing I need to find out from you is, you call your mother your hero. For why? Like, what did she do that was extraordinary beyond what other mothers do?
I think, for me, a hero, first of all, is tangible. In the house, you see it. That's the main thing for me, is that umama, someone I grew up around, Mona every day. So I know the sacrifices she's made for me to be able to play 112 times, and the hard work that she did for me to be able to have the opportunities I had. I think that's... Iskolo, Thomas. Like, I was privileged enough to go to a good hockey school, a private school in Maritzburg, and had I not moved from Mtata to Kokstad, then to Maritzburg, and have those opportunities, I wouldn't have been able to go to excel in hockey. Later on, I went to University of Pretoria, where I furthered on my hockey, and that was because of her sacrifices and her hard work.
Utonsa we won. Amafisa.
No, I had to, because seeing that she's doing her best, so you always get encouraged.
Now, Sanani, you've had so many highlights in your career. But Beijing, I mean, you've been to what, two Olympic Games, Commonwealth Games. Yeah. Did your mom ever get an opportunity to be at those events with you in your hockey career?
She did. Mama got around a bit. I think London. She was in London, 2012.
Hey!
Yeah, she had more fun than me. Because as athletes, you confined, you've got your own program, you're doing what you need to do. And I think when I look back on the pictures now, she had way more fun than me.
What's it like when you're sitting up there and your daughter's on the field? It's an Olympic Games, South Africa, the national anthem. Okay. It's got to be truly special.
Yes, it is special, and but as a mother, you always cross fingers and pray that they must win. Sanani, before, she used to cry when they lose, and then I have to sit up with that. But later on, she got used to it, that a game is a game.
Bit of maturity.
Yes, came in, cheap in maturity. But I promise you, I had to be just next to her, because I don't know how to play hockey, but I just had to be next to her to support her.
Speaking of support, how did you get her through 2013 and that injury?
Oh, well.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, that was a tough one, I promise you. Firstly, on hearing it, on hearing about the injury, so I thought, was it the end of it? And
the career
yeah, I thought the career is over for her, but she was. Yeah, she was determined. She just wanted one thing, just to pull through out of injury.
Sanani, it is the one thing that no one wants to hear as an athlete when they say ruptured Achilles tendon. It's almost fatal. It usually means either the best doctor in the world is going to put you together, or it's over.
Yeah. I had a focus, Thomas. I had 4 months to prove that I could get back into the team for 2014 World Cup. So I think with the goal, that was the goal. With that goal, I did everything. So I think the medical team I had, we said, I don't think too many people come back from Achilles. My training was 3.5 months after I had ruptured it. So I was spending at least 6 hours at Rosebank Mediclinic every day. So that's 6 hours rehab.
Now, you're just
grinding. It's tough. It's a dark injury. It's dark, man. You're on your own. People don't understand. You phone home crying, but you just need that support, and it's an awful place.
Age 29, because I've just given South Africa your age. Sorry, but you retired. Ma, retire at 29.
No, I understand, because she started hockey at 11. So while she was 11, I'm sure by now she must be tired. She must retire. I just support that.
Now, Sanani, congratulations.
Thank you, Tom.
Enjoy the retirement. I know you're going into a whole new chapter of life now. You're a bit of a golfer as well. But what would you like to say to your mom with Mother's Day coming up to 1.5 million South Africans in front of them?
I think for me, the best thing about having you, Mama, as a mom was the support you gave me. At times, you did ask the question of studies versus hockey, but you saw my passion and my love for this game, and you allowed me. That was the biggest thing. You let me be, and you allowed me, and I cannot thank you enough for that, and all the support you gave me, and the sacrifices you made for the opportunities I got. Thank you.
And you've just done it on behalf of all South Africans to their mothers. Ma, congratulations. You've created a real sporting star for South Africa. Shampunaiza, what have you got for us backstage?
Mama, you know, fuck it, baby. I love you, Mama. Hey, happy Mother's Day, Ma. To you and all South African mamas.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All of us.
Me on TV.
I don't have flowers. I know your bad secrets.
I want this on bloom. No flowers for your mother. No flowers.
1.5 million people. I didn't buy flowers.
Sanani upap.
Singing for my mom. Giving born now. Majidogo Tembiza, you can't sing any song that has mama in it. Hello. Yankelung sendili mama a song. Too late for mom. No. No. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers in South Africa and beyond.
There you have it. Thank you very much to both of you. Thank you for what you've done for the country as well as you, and all the best mothers across South Africa. We appreciate you, which is why we brought the special mother and her special daughter into the studio. After the break, it's Brandy, SuperSport United striker. Let's find out what his life is like. And remember, his dad is a former player for Morocco Swallows, so that should be a good conversation.
That's a place to me.
Funerals. When the time comes, and it will come, the last thing your family should have to worry about is money. Rest assured, all clientele funeral plans pay out within 24 hours. We even send 200 Rand airtime when you claim.
Clientele help me to bury my loved ones with dignity.
It's affordable. We have individual and family plans available. We pay out up to 50,000 Rand per member. You can cover up to 13 people on one plan. Plans include grocery, transport, and unveiling benefits.
If you choose our ultimate plan, we will pay all your premiums back.
Yes, all your premiums paid back on top of your cover amount.
Ya leboga go clientele life.
Bye, donkey clientele.
Clientele, ligama endilitembileyo.
Thank you, clientele.
SMS dignity to 44053 and we'll call you back.
Indigestion and heartburn? Always reach for Eno. Eno gets to work in 6 seconds and works on 6 symptoms of heartburn, so you can keep on living life non-stop. Eno, fight indigestion and heartburn fast.
Do you have a funeral policy?
Sonke sehlukile.
Tog van ons almal net die beste vir ons geliefdes hê.
Over and above the full value of your funeral policy, AVBOB provides a free basic funeral consisting of funeral arrangement services, a specified coffin and hearse to the value of 9,600 Rand.
And you get 1,000 Rand extra cash up front for funeral-related expenses.
As well as free transportation of the deceased anywhere in South Africa.
Plus, a 15% addition to the sum assured on the main life, which, if needed, may be converted to a free retrenchment benefit.
That is the AVBOB difference, where family comes first. Always experience the AVBOB difference. SMS funeral to 41790. AVBOB, we are here for you.
SMS funeral and your name to 41790.
Now here he is. 5 caps for Bafana. He's SuperSport United's man up front. He is Bradley Grobler, son of Les Grobler. Those of you who are fans of Morocco Swallows will remember Les Grobler back in the day. Bradley, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, you're not really very well, because let's just talk about that. I haven't seen you on the field since February.
No, well, I am very well. I started training full-time today, so it's been a long time since I've been on the field, but happy to be back training again. Hopefully I can, get fit and start playing a few games before the end of the season.
How bad was the timing of having to go for this operation, especially if you look at where you were in terms of your form.
It wasn't nice. Like, you know, I had a frustrating year the season before, you know, and Stuart came in. You know, I really started enjoying my game. I wanted to play as much as I could, and I really felt like I was getting back to my best. And yeah, unfortunately, these things happen in football. You got to accept them. And the injury came, and it bugged me for a while. I was playing games where, you know, I didn't feel 100%. And yeah, I think I just took the decision to do the op and get it out the way. And hopefully now everything's behind me and we can focus on going forward and playing games without having to worry about the injuries.
Well, let's see if the injury and the setbacks and getting over that, because there's not really much football left. You're going to have to join the Confederations Cup party when it starts.
Yeah, it's a frustrating time. You know, I've had to work very hard to get back to full fitness, and you know, coming to the end of the season is not nice. But luckily we got the CAF to concentrate on, and yeah, we've got 2 or 3 league games left that hopefully I can try get a few minutes here and there, and then, you know, try get fit for the CAF. I think CAF's a very, very interesting tournament to play in, and I'm hopefully going to be ready to play in that.
Now, one of the things that a lot of South Africans may not know about you is that you did go and play in Turkey, and you were the most expensive player that club in Turkey had ever bought. You had a 3-year contract, and you came back to South Africa after 1 year. What happened?
Oh, Turkey's a very, very difficult place to go and play. Look, I enjoyed the football. The football was very good. The fans, it was amazing to play in front of all those fans every week. To me, the most fanatical fans I've seen in football. And yeah, it just came down to politics and, you know, having to stress every game that if you get injured, you know, you're not going to get paid. You know, and this happened to a lot of players that I played there with. And when I left Turkey, I actually had to sacrifice a lot of money that they had owed me because they weren't happy that I was leaving. So it's just little things like that really got to me. I think, you know, I was homesick at the time, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
You're in Europe.
No, I know. But
you've left home. What are you looking in the rearview mirror for?
Europe's not... Okay, let me not say it like that. Not all the leagues in Europe are what they made out to be.
You were playing in front of 40,000 every week.
Yeah, 100%. And today I regret leaving there. I got to be honest, but yeah, it was difficult. The language was difficult for me. The Turkish people weren't very nice people. And I got to be honest, and yeah, to this day I do regret leaving when I did. But yeah, at the time I just felt it was the right thing to do. And you know, I don't regret things now that I've done. You know, I'm happy where I am now. You know, I've learned a lot as a player. I think I'm happy at SuperSport, and yeah, I'm just happy, you know, to just be playing.
I was very impressed when Benny McCarthy comes out and is asked in a newspaper article to pick his dream team of the season. He picks you up front. He plays you as his lone striker in his PSL dream team. I don't know if you even saw the article. Did you see?
I did see it.
And what did you think?
You know, I think for someone like Benny and what he's achieved to say something like that, and you know, also now, you know, having studied, got his coaching badge, and that, I think it's even more, you know, meaningful for me, like, to understand, you know, what he said. For me, I grew up watching him, and, you know, he's a legend, and I can only, you know, it's flattering, and I'm very happy to have seen that.
Bradley, what's with you and scoring against Orlando Pirates? I was looking at your career, and if there's a club you've scored the most against, it's probably Orlando Pirates.
That's not a bad team to score your most goals against. So, yeah, I don't know. I think doesn't mean I try harder to play against Pirates, or I just think it's happened like that. And yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't go out to play better against Pirates than any other team. So
scored in the Nedbank Cup final last season, won that. This season you were part of the 6-1, got onto the score sheet there. What was that like to be on the field for that?
I think, you know, at the time you didn't really take it in, but you know, as the days went past and you saw all the pictures that people were making, and you actually realized, like, you know, it's a big game, and that made me realize also how big Orlando Pirates are. I mean, if that happened, I mean, I was playing for Platinum Stars and we got beat 6-1 a few times, and you know, no one never really said anything, but you know, on that day it was everywhere. And still, I think the next week I went to Bafana camp, Coach Shakes carried on about it. The whole, he would go to the Pirates players and just keep reminding them about it. And yeah, it was a nice result, but we had to get over it. And yeah, hopefully it can happen again one day.
How's your dad? Les Grobler, great striker for Morocco Swallows, current coach of Highlands Park.
Very stressed. Yeah, I think that, I think it's my father and Terry are doing the job together. And man, I've been in that position. I was a player, and it's horrible. So I wish them all the best. I think they got a few games that, they can win. I think they got a good squad, and I hope for his sake that they come right. I think, he's done a lot in his coaching career that people have not really seen. And for me, I think he deserves the opportunity to coach a team. And hopefully this will be a good opportunity for him.
Bradley, Matatsansa in the Confederations Cup. There's another season coming up next season. What's in the plan? Where will this club go in the next season coming up?
I think it's difficult to say. I think, as players, I think we've let ourselves down this season. I think with the squad we got, we feel we really should have done better in the league. I think we just let it go a little bit. And obviously, with the squad we got, we really won the league. I think we got a good coach, and, it's going to be sad to see him go. But I think we want to finish off the season well, let the coach go on a good note. We want to do as well as we can in the CAF. We're not going to get to the group stages now and, let it go. We've done well to get there. We're not going to get a break this year, so we've got to give it our all. We want to win it. The club wants to win it. And, yeah, I think next season's going to be very interesting. We'll have a new coach, but we'll have the same players. And, I think we've got a great squad. Going to training every day, you look at the squad we got. It's amazing.
Bradley, thank you very much for being with us tonight on Sport 10, and all the best with the recovery and getting back out onto the field. Getting him right back after his very first training session after being injured and having the operation to repair that groin. Shampunaiza, what's happening?
Thomas, welcome to the 2017 edition of All You Need Is Love. Love, what's your favorite team?
Kaizer Chiefs.
Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
100%.
Are you covered?
100% showcase.
Because Kaizer Chiefs fans are now like they are now fortune tellers. All of them are like, yeah, how did you? We want next season. Yeah. Next season. Do you love Kaizer Chiefs?
100%.
All you need is love. Thomas, back to you. He loves Kaizer Chiefs. This is a very good relationship.
We're going to the break. Hauser after this.
Funerals. We can't tell you when your funeral will be, but we can tell you that it will require a lot from your loved ones emotionally and financially.
Let us help you prepare for it and support them through this difficult time.
Rest assured, all clientele funeral plans pay out within 24 hours. We will send 200 Rand airtime when you claim.
You can cover up to 13 people on one plan.
Plans include grocery, transport, and unveiling benefits.
If you choose our ultimate plan, we will pay all your premiums back.
Yes, all your premiums paid back on top of your cover amount.
The nice thing about the Client Life Ultimate Dignity Plan is, besides paying the cover amount, you also get all your premiums back. So in the end of the day, you didn't lose anything.
I'm proud of giving my uncle the funeral he deserves, the coffin, the tombstone, and the catering.
SMS funeral to 44053 and we'll call you back. It's affordable. We have individual and family plans available. We pay out up to 50,000 Rand per member. It's easy to apply. No medical examinations, no paperwork.
Clientele helped me to bury my loved ones with dignity.
The money that was paid out was a lot more than the money I paid in, and that was a massive bonus for me.
My experience with clientele has been amazing. They made an unbearable situation slightly more comfortable.
Full funeral cover, plus all your premiums back.
Clientele Life.
Hi, Ranky Clientele.
Thank you, Clientele.
Clientele ligama endilithembileyo.
Clientele funeral plans.
It is your final gift of love.
SMS funeral to 44053. We'll call you back.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Beacon Chocolate and Jungle Energy Bars. And a chance to win your share of R1 million in cash and airtime every week. You'll find your unique code inside the wrapper of every promotional pack. Enter before 31st of July for your chance to win a dream prize.
Yo. Great breaking.
Simon from up here, that leg change looked amazing. Breaking news, we're all waiting for Simon to arrive.
Simon, I'm a huge fan, man. Please sign us for me, brother, please. Sure. Thank you so much, man.
Join a world that celebrates and rewards good driving. SMS rewards to 47751. Discover Insure. Motor insurance that rewards good driving.
You're a cokehead. The sooner you realize what you're doing, the sooner you can deal with it.
You have to be yourself in order to accept. Thank you very much. It's a wrap.
Baby, I've been trying to shake this feeling, but it's really killing me slowly. Can't hold back 'cause I love you and that's a fact.
Oh, so sweet. And then he's like tapping the ring on the table so we see it, you know, just like, baby. But that, you know what, that's one of the things, maybe we can start there. How are you?
I'm good, man, I'm good.
How is it that you've maintained the love? You know, everyone writes about how inspirational you are as a couple. You even won an award for Inspirational Couple of the Year. Yeah. Now that you're, what, 8-9 years into marriage?
Yeah, going into 10. I think, man, you know, it's just doing what I love, you know. The arts has always been my thing, you know, being an actor, being a musician. This is all I wanted to do since, like, a crèche, you know. So I think it's playing that part for me, you know. People buying support just purely based on the fact that
you've been on TV. We've seen a couple of those clips. How did that passion start? And then you also had the rapping thing going on as well. Yeah. Which one are you?
I'm an entertainer in a nutshell, man. You know, like I said, you know, this started in nursery school in Fetu, participating in school musicals and all that type of stuff. So it led me to where I am in my career today. And I can only say I'm blessed for still maintaining and still being in the game because, you know, many come and go, but for the fact it just goes to show that I have the support from the fans, man.
But you're not just that. Because you're also now in the fashion game, dude. I mean, I see you. You also, we got actor, rapper, and also clothing, cartoon, design. What are you doing?
Sure, I've got a shoe range with a company called Dodo's, and they've partnered up with me to design a range of various styles that would suit Hausa and that are in line with the people that support Hausa. Hausa Deluxe.
No, okay, no, I like it. I see it. Yeah. But the other thing that you're huge with and that you're an inspiration to South Africans with is diabetes. Yeah. What's your relationship with it?
I'm living with type 1 diabetes. And
so you inject insulin?
Yeah, I inject insulin. And my main thing is creating more awareness, man, you know, finding ideal platforms like the one that I'm currently on, just to talk to people and saying, Guti, it's not a death sentence. You know, it's something that needs to be spoken about in order to eradicate the problem. I was diagnosed in 2003.
So you're already an adult?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was, it came as a shocker because, you know, I thought I was immune to it because I was young. but only to find Uti Nami, you know, it was more a wake-up call, Uti, you know what, just start taking care of
And
yourself.
it's not even anything you did. I mean, we saw your pictures there. You work out, you're in the gym, you're eating healthy.
No, but before that, no, I wasn't working out like that, man. You know, like I said, this was a wake-up call because
Would it change my life?
Lifestyle be better, you know. But you know, when I was diagnosed, I did the most responsible thing by just being aware of what I eat and just being a lot more conscious of, you know, the gym aspect and just my health. Period.
How many tips did you take from All You Need Is Love and bring them home to Selamina so that the marriage stays strong?
I'll tell you one thing, that's one of the best shows that I've been on, just purely based on the fact that our testimony wabantu were real. And, you know, you don't always have to make a mistake to learn a lesson. You can learn through other people's experiences. I've been going on
This is the SPORTAT10 Cup. Priceless, you can't have it. But the cakes you can, if you get our quiz correct. We've set up a quiz especially for all your various facets of life. So I'm going to start out first and foremost with this person. And can you recognize them? And also tell me why you and this person, what do you have in common?
Is this...
One of the greatest tennis players of all time.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean King, what do you have in common with her? She won 39 Grand Slam titles, Wimbledon champion more times than I can count. What do you have in common with her?
Is she diabetic?
She's diabetic.
Yeah!
Well played. Billie Jean King is an absolute a hero of tennis. But now let's move on here.
Yeah.
Can you tell me this? We're just keeping it with tennis, but we're also looking at, you know, those couples that are in love.
Okay, I know the guy. That's Andre Agassi.
And then, Sizoklega straight.
Steffi
Graf. Donkey. Steffi Graf and Andre Agassi. Kind of like what you got at home, Selamina and Hauser. We thought we'd just bring that to the party as well. That could be your household there. Could be, you know. And then moving on
into existence.
You're from DK, ne?
Yeah.
So you should know this guy.
So.
I've
never met him before.
But you come from the same cast,
Simos.
Manjuvele. He's the king of DK. You're the fresh prince of DK. Fresh prince, the king. And then, I mean, surely, support umuntu wasekhaya ndo.
Mina ngiyamsupporta via ukuthi iplayer yasekhaya.
Yeah,
ukuthi udlalela iPirates. Ukuthi udlalela iPirates inkinga for me. But he's a South African player and I'll always support him for that.
Yeah, no, he got 3 out of 3, eh? 3 out of 3.
He works as the new Desmond Dube. I can't confess. You know, like Baxter's the new, two of my guys, the new coach. Have a fun. You know who's excited? Nkat. Shout out to everyone who are favoring Swallows. You know who are the real fans of Swallows? DK it's next. Santos are the real Swallows fans because Kival Baba says Bolo.
Santos is getting relegated as well. Okay, thank you,
Thomas, we need to say Happy Mother's Day because on camera.
Let's say.
Yeah, my mom is a mom.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day,
Mom. Love you, Mom. And we're leaving you with the same line, Mom. Mothers around the country, if you're not watching SPORTAT10, what are you doing, Mom?